Dear students, today we are going to read the lesson and understand connecting the dots. Now, connection, we know what is connection. What is the meaning of dots? Dots means the experiences, the ideas and thoughts we come across daily in our life. So, these ideas, these thoughts, whatever we are implementing it today, will definitely help us somewhere in future. That is why these are the small dots which is going to be the part of our life segment. So that is why they are called as dots, because each and every dot is connected to the future. So whenever we want to move further in our life, we should look back and connect those dots of past so that we can move better in our future. That is what we are going to see in this lesson, which is written by a very famous business person, entrepreneur, and business magnate, industrial designer, Steve Jobs. Present day, currently he is not with us, he is expired. So, but his thoughts, his ideas, his motivation, inspiration, his work is still with us. And of course, the very our own lesson in 10th standard, connecting the dots, is with us just because of Steve Jobs. So let's read the lesson and understand what is there in the lesson. And afterwards, after finishing the lesson, we will solve the activity. We will means I'll tell you what and how to be solved, and then we have to solve it. Okay? So let's do it. Dear students, I am reading the textbook. If you have the textbook, please follow it. If you don't have, listen carefully and try to concentrate on the pronunciation and the style of reading. I'm not a very good or the best reader in the world, but I will try to read the sentences or the words in such a way so that you can make out a meaning as well as you can learn something new. So let's read. Steve Jobs says that the day he is explaining himself, whatever his experience is, that so he is sharing with us through his writing. So he says, today I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. That's it. Just 3 stories. The first story is about connecting the dots. You know, I dropped out of Reed College after the 6th month. The first 6 months, I dropped out of college. That means he left his studies. But then stayed around as drop-in for another 18 months. Still he continued for 18 months in the college before I really quit. Looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me and begin dropping in on the ones that looked interesting. Wow, great thought. Steve Jobs never did anything which was out of his interest. So he did not like the studies, so he dropped his studies only. Let's read further. I didn't have a dorm room, means he did not have a restroom with him. So I slept on the floor in friend's house. I returned Coke bottles, means he was doing a kind of job. I returned Coke bottles for the 5 cent. In India it is rupees. So they call it as cent. 5 cent deposits to buy food with. So when he was doing the job, he used to get 5 cent to buy the food, and I would walk 7 miles across town every Sunday. 7 miles means 7 into 3 kilometers. 7 into 3 kilometers. Every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. So Hare Rama Hare Krishna temple is all over the world. So there was one temple 7 miles away from Steve Jobs' place. He used to go there once in a week just for having a food, and he used to deposit all that money he was getting out of the Coke bottle. I loved it. He loved the food, and much of what I stumbled into my following curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. So this way of doing his job and the situations made him so curious, and his conscience, what he got from his conscience was priceless. We'll come to know later on what was it. Here's one example. Reed College offered perhaps the best calligraphy instructions in the country. Calligraphy means the handwriting instructions in the country. For that, Reed College was very much famous, because I had to take a calligraphy class. I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces. These are the fonts or writing styles. About what makes great typography great. Typography is kind of printing work. So if the printing work has to be great, it has to be involved with Steve Jobs' calligraphy. So two types of calligraphy has been mentioned here, serif and sans serif typefaces. 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, we were designing means he was with his team. It all came back to me. It all came back to means whatever experience and knowledge he had, so it came again in the future in his mind. And we designed it all into the Mac. He converted those ideas, those writing styles into the Mac. Mac is short form of Macintosh. If I had never dropped in on that course in the college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces, or for that matter, even proportionally spaced fonts. So it was, he feels like it was a good decision to leave the college and get into the business, so that today the Mac is able to be developed. Otherwise it was not possible. And since Windows just copied Mac, it's likely no personal computer would have them. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward. So it was difficult, it was impossible for him to connect the dots, means to connect the experiences of his life looking forward, means he cannot ignore the past and move forward. He has to take them along. When I was in college, but it was very clear looking backward 10 years later. So after 10 years, he came to know whatever he was doing was worth it. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something. Your gut means courage, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. My second story, this was the first story about connecting the dots, getting into the Macintosh. That was the first story of Steve Jobs, and now the second story. It's about love and loss. I found what I love to do early in life. Most of the people, they finish their age and half of the age, or sometime full age, full life, but they never come to know what they are born for, what they are going to do in life. They have no aim. They are purposeless. But Steve Jobs came to know about his life purpose very early age. So, Woz means Steve Wozniak. And I started Apple when I was 20. So I started at the age of 20 with Woz. In 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage into a 2 billion company. So within 10 years of time, they have made a small workshop into 2 billion company. And then I got fired, and one day he lost his job. Got fired means losing the job. It was devastating. It was shocking, and he was broke down. But something slowly began to dawn on me. That means he had a new idea. I still love what I did. And so I decided to start over. To start over means to restart everything from the beginning. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. Means once you become a successful person and you have to start everything from the fresh beginning, so it's quite heavier. It freed me to enter one of the most creative period of my life. So because of that situation, he became so creative, so hardworking that he never believed so. During the next 5 years, I started a company, Next. Company's name was Next. Another company named Pixar. Pixar was also a company name, and fell in love with an amazing woman. So when he started these two companies, that time he fell in love with a woman who would become my wife. Pixar is now the world's most successful animation studio. Apple bought Next. So there was another company Next which was bought by Apple company. I returned to Apple and the technology we developed. He returned to Apple means he joined the Apple company again at Next. So he started developing the Next company. Is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. So Apple company today is very much famous. So it's a reincarnation or rebirth of Apple, which is done by Steve Jobs. And Lauren and I have a wonderful family together. So Lauren means wife. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. That means life attacks you very badly. But don't lose faith. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Dear children, if you want to really do something great in life, so always remember this thought. To do great work is to love what you do. आप जो भी करते हो उससे प्यार करो, तो वो काम आपकी मान्यता की तरफ ले जाएगा. If you haven't found it yet, अगर आपको अब तक पता नहीं चला है कि आपके लिए कौन सा काम सही है, keep looking, don't settle. तो आराम से बैठ मत जाओ, तलाश में रहो और ढूंढते रहो, मौका देखते रहो कि आपका पसंद वाला काम कब आपके सामने आएगा और आप उसको दिल से करोगे. So it was the second story of Steve Jobs. Let's read the third story. My third story is about death. My God. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. Diagnosed means checked or found. My doctor advised me to go home and get my affairs in order. Get my affairs in order means whatever properties, papers, documentations are there, you just get it done because your death is very close. Which is doctor's code for prepare to die. So indirectly he said you are going to die. I lived with that diagnosis all day. Later that evening I had a biopsy. So one day in the evening he had a biopsy. Biopsy is a treatment for cancer patients. It turned out to be a very rare form of pancreatic cancer. So it turned into pancreatic cancer. So in his pancreas there was a cancer problem that is curable with surgery. I had the surgery and I am fine now. So he went through the surgery because he came to know he was diagnosed. He went to the hospital and he was done with the surgery, and at the time when he is writing this article, at that time he was fine. This was the closest I have been to facing death, and I hope it's the closest I get for a few more decades. So he says that I have seen death very close, and I feel like again I can survive for next decades, even if the death comes in front of me. So he was very courageous. Having lived through it, I can now say this to you. मतलब इस दर्द के सहारे जीने के बाद आज मैं आपसे कह सकता हूँ, your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. That means you are the creator of your life. Your life is limited. You have a very limited time. Don't waste it in living for somebody else. Live for yourself. Live your life, your aim, your goals. Don't be trapped by dogma. Dogma means a kind of thought by a group of people illogically, which is accepted in the society. So that is called dogma. So don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of others people thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinion drown out your own inner voice. कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि आपकी खुद की मन की आवाज़ दबी की दबी रह जाए और आप दूसरों की बातों को ही इम्पोर्टेंस देते रह जाएं. एंड मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, हैव द करेज टू फॉलो योर हार्ट एंड इंट्यूशन. सबसे बड़ी बात कि आप अपनी आत्मा और दिल की आवाज़ को सुनो. दे समहाउ ऑलरेडी नो व्हाट यू ट्रूली वांट टू बिकम. शायद आपकी आत्मा को या आपके दिल को ये पता होता है कि एक्चुअली में आपको चाहिए क्या. तो हमेशा अपने दिल और अपनी आत्मा की, अपने मन की सुनो. When I was young, there was an amazing publication called The Whole Earth Catalog. The Whole Earth Catalog, it's a kind of magazine you can say, or publication. In the final issue means when the company was going to get closed, so it was the last article or last publication. In the final issue, on the back cover, they put a photograph, an early morning country road. एक सड़क का फोटो दिखाते हुए उस मैगजीन के पीछे पेज पर एक तस्वीर थी, उसके नीचे लिखा हुआ था, beneath it were the words. क्या लिखा था? Stay hungry, stay foolish. Stay hungry, stay foolish. It was their farewell message as they signed off. They were closing the company and it was the farewell message for everybody. I've always wished that for myself. तो इस तरह की सोच हमेशा ये खुद के लिए रखते थे कि हमेशा भूख बनी रहनी चाहिए इंसान की. किसके लिए? ज्ञान के लिए, नॉलेज के लिए. स्टे फुलिश. इस वजह से आप कभी भी खुद को इंटेलिजेंट या स्मार्ट मत समझो, क्योंकि सीखना कभी ख़त्म नहीं होता. एंड नाउ एज यू ग्रेजुएट टू बिगिन अ न्यू मीन्स यू आर गोइंग टू बी द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन. सो यू आर गेटिंग you are graduating yourself in coming days, in coming years. I wish that for you. So I feel like you should also have the same kind of feeling what I had after reading this thought. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Okay. So dear students, here are some wonderful life lessons written by Steve Jobs. There are 20. Don't wait, make your own reality, control everything you can, own your mistakes, know yourself, leave the door open for the fantastic. Leave the door means always keep your mind open. Don't hold back, keep moving. Surround yourself with brilliance, have a good company, have a good books with you. Build a team of A players. In your team, always have a great performers. Be yourself. Always be true. Be honest to yourself. Be persuasive. Whenever you are talking to someone, your sincere words should be convincing. Show others the way. Guide people. Trust your instincts. Believe yourself. Take risk. Follow great with great. Make tough decisions. Presentation can make a world of difference. Means whatever you cook, whatever you study, whatever you work. So when you present your work, everything nicely, it makes the difference. Find a way to balance your intensity. You have the energy, you have the more, you have your passion, you have your intelligence, but balance it. Live for today, don't live in future. Always be in present. Share your wisdom, share your knowledge with your friends, so it expands. So dear students, after reading this, you can solve this activity given here on your textbook pages. Okay. Going further, you can see here these activities are given. You can try it out. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Idioms, phrases, all the basic things which you have learned up to 9th standard. If you haven't learned, then you should learn. It's the high time of 10th standard. So fill in the blanks are given with the appropriate idioms. Idioms means kahavate, muhavre, kahavate. Next activity says that name the tense. Which tense is that? As in my grammar video, I have already told you how to identify the tense. Here it says that change the tense as instructed, means do as directed. 9th question, 2 news are given from the newspaper. It's for job, about job. So read the 2 news and accordingly write a job application letter. And attach means you have to just write a separate CV or resume. CV means curriculum vitae, resume means same. In short, biodata. The new office in Hyderabad will focus on development of maps, Apple products like iPhone, iPad, Mac, etc. This will create up to 4,000 jobs. ये एक न्यूज़ है. तो अगर ये कंपनी प्लान कर रही है तो इसमें एक जॉब करने के लिए आप अप्लाई करो. You have to write an application for the job. Whatever post you are interested in, you can mention that post, and accordingly you have to submit your biodata. दूसरा है कि imagine you are already working as an engineer in Apple company, Hyderabad office. Write an application for 2 weeks leave to the HR manager. HR means human resource manager. So these are the department. HR manager is a department where you find HR. In HR, no, when you find all sorts of information about the employee, where you get all the training, everything about the employee has been handled by HR. So HR manager को आप letter लिखते हो, as you have to undergo an urgent surgery. So you can cancel surgery. Surgery थोड़ा सा it sounds bad. So just for leave, you can mention there you need 2 weeks leave for going to your native place because in lockdown your family members needs you. So that's why you're going in your native place. So write an application for that, leave application. Okay, so let's go on further page. What's there? Prepare a speech on the title The Will to Win. The will to win, to be delivered before the class during a competition. So there is a competition and you are delivering a speech. So mention all these things in the speech. Write it, correct it, practice it, and if sounds good, so you raise your confidence. You can ignore 11 and 12 activities. You can ignore that. So this is where we finish this lesson. Thank you very much. God bless you.